NBN Protectionism Challenged. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, let's have a look at this article from IT News because, well, hopefully it can address or bring a ray of hope to kind of counter the NBN protectionism. We finally destroyed the monopoly that Telstra had. So now our communication costs are a fraction of what they used to be. There might be some people that are too young to realize every phone call out of your city was timed. Remember, you had to make STD calls. It cost a fortune getting a mobile phone. We actually had a car phone back in the 80s. Now there's more competition. There's more choice. That's fantastic. But the problem is, we're going back to the old ways. We're going to a single provider, NBN, that has to make has to make a profit, that's wholesaling its services to other companies. Telecommunication companies were halted from expanding their network. They were rolling it out. Their government brought in NBN, destroyed their innovation, destroyed their chance, destroyed the competition to just have the NBN. It's nuts, guys. It always leads in greater costs for consumers. It really does. So let's have a look at this. TPG offered silver, or a sliver, I'm getting silvers on the mind, a sliver of hope in a bid to overturn the NBN protectionism. So competition watchdog may be open to small-scale proposals. Better than nothing, guys. TPG's telecoms bid to be allowed to roll out fixed-line infrastructure that competes with NBN Go again remains a live, albeit limited, possibility after the competition watchdog lifted the door open to future small-scale proposals. For a time, TPG had been able to compete with NBN Co in city areas by rolling out a fiber to the basement network, in most cases before NBN Co could deploy its own infrastructure. Yeah, funny that. So the private business can do it faster and more efficiently than NBN. There you go. A regulatory change put a stop to the fiber to the basement rollout. But TPG asked in October for the regulations to be overturned as part of a scheduled review of the rules. I mean, this is the problem, guys. We shouldn't even have an NBN. We really shouldn't. The market should be allowed to sort it out. And what's the plan to privatize the NBN then? To roll it out and to allow competition? We need competition in the wholesale fiber space for our data. We shouldn't all be stuck to it. You go one provider, another, it's just moving around hats. It's all to the NBN. I keep getting emails all the time. NBN is doing maintenance. NBN is doing maintenance. NBN is doing maintenance. Feels like we're back in the old telecom days. TPG argued that NBN Co should no longer be artificially insulated from competition, now that the government-backed network is mostly completed. TPG had wanted the main piece of regulation that thwarted its fiber to the basement ambitions, which is known as the Superfast Broadband Access Service, scrapped. That is set to fail with the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission's draft decision on Friday detailing plans to extend the SBAS and therefore broad infrastructure-based competition in the NBN fixed line areas through to July 2026. The ACCC believed the prospects of dual fixed line networks on a large scale were poor, but left the door open to smaller scale proposals. The ACCC recognizes that in some areas it may be commercially viable for multiple superfast broadband networks to coexist, the Commission said. See, this is the thing. Guys, we're not in a free market here in Australia. You've got a market, the ACCC coming in and dictating these rules. So it's destroying opportunity. There are people out there that would have had more competition, more choice if it weren't for this. Why is the government even involved in it? If the government wants to ensure cover to certain areas, well then, deploy the military to install the infrastructure to kind of patch the capacity limitations in the private sector. Why not do that? Why set up a whole other mishmash of rubbish, another company, another organization, another place, you know, where they're shifting all the people out of telecom or Telstra they don't want, all the old telecom people. You need competition, guys. It makes you stronger. The ACCC will consider the merit or otherwise of a framework to exclude networks covered by the SBAS declaration from future regulation under the declaration. Oh, come on. We will give further consideration to this issue and a number of other issues discussed in this draft decision having regard to submission. See, here's the problem, guys. Fundamentally, here's the problem. These people in the ACCC are having this much of an impact on our daily lives, on our ability to do business, on the ability for people to compete in Australia. These are bureaucrats. Were they elected in? How did they get this power? How do we get rid of them? What are their mandates? You know, what if you don't agree with them? That's the problem, everyone. That's the issue. This is the real issue when you want to shift the Overton window. It's the bureaucratic class that need to be addressed. Sure, you can complain about one party or the other. You know, you can feel like, oh, you'll vote in this party or this party. There will be such a little difference because you've got this embedded mentality here. These people probably think they know better. They probably think they know better. I've contacted the ACCC to try and get a scam that was a listed ASIC company here in Australia addressed. What do you think they did? You know, nothing. Something that actually was a threat to people. Instead, they destroy innovation and competition. That's why we're the innovation nation, guys. That's why we're the laughing stock in the world with our internet speeds. Fantastic. So, the Commission said it would accept submissions on this, as well as its draft decision until February the 19th, 2021. On a larger scale, the ACCC said that economic and technical barriers to entry generally prevent multiple fixed-line network providers from operating in the same service area and competing at wholesale levels. There is usually insufficient customer demand to sustain two rival fixed-line networks, and where competition from mobile and fixed wireless networks is not effective, this results in localized monopolies with the ability to extract monopoly rents from end users, it says. So rather than risk that, you just want to have one monopoly everywhere. What do you think NBN is? It's a monopoly. Guys, seriously. The ACCC also disputed concerns raised by TPG. I mean, if a monopoly gets too expensive, then competition is going to come in. That's how it works. Okay, monopolies don't last. If you remove the impediments to people starting business and to competition, then monopolies get pulled apart. Because if they're too greedy, it happens, everyone. You'll get disruptors appear. Look at the taxi industry, government-regulated sector. Disruptors came. Look at Uber. It's not by itself. The ACCC also disputed concerns raised by TPG that the continuation of the SBAS would be, in the Commission's words, detrimental to investment, which would impede the evolution of effective competitors to the NBN. The ACCC notes that TPG has previously expressed its intention to provide wholesale access to its fibre-to-the-basement network, even without access regulation, through declaration or the government's carrier licensing conditions, the Commission said. Since the SBAS was declared in 2016, TPG has continued to operate a vertically integrated network offering superfast broadband services at rates competitive with NBN-based retail plans whilst delivering comparable speeds. Yeah, but not everywhere. The ACCC therefore does not consider the continued declaration will have a significant effect on NBN's ability to undertake effective investment and compete with the NBN. Oh, aren't we glad we have these bureaucrats taking care of us, guys? Aren't we lucky? Aren't we really lucky to have that? What do you reckon? Are you a fan of the NBN, guys? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Hey, if you are looking for an NBN provider, sign up with AussieBroadband using my referral link, guys. We each get $50 off. Why not? But it would be nice to see more real competition, because this is going to end up to the same bloody thing like telecom. Guys, competition is good. Okay, you want competition. You don't want nationalized organizations, because then that just becomes... That's where all the crappy people get pushed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I create here, there are a few ways you can support us. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links from Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, guys. Have a great day. I will see you next time. Bye for now.